I asked Mr. Manzanero if I can have a copy of his contract with this young man, and he sent it for me. The following day, I went to Belmopan. I picked up Mr. Toney by his apartment. I asked him if we can go over to the Bullfrog to have a discussion. We did. We were there for 2.5 hours, more or less. He spoke for the first half hour to 45 minutes. And when he was finished, I said, can I ask you some questions, Mr. Toney? And he said, yeah, sure. The first question I asked him, is there any other team owners talking to you about going to their team? And the reason I asked that question, because rumors started coming to me. His immediate answer was one word, no. I said, okay, Mr. Toney, can I ask you another question? He said, go ahead. Do you have a contract, a signed contract with the Trojans? He said, yes, I have one, but I can't. I said, can I see it? He said, I can't produce it for you right now because it was lost in my phone, which fell in the water in Kikaka by the split, and so I can't. Unless I get the phone, I can call US, I can get off my clothes, and I can let you have it. I said, so can you do that for me as quickly as you can? He said, so I pulled out my phone and I asked him, do you recognize this document? He said, yeah, it seems like that. I said, is that your signature? He said, yes. I said, do you know the name, the person who signed as witness? He said, yes, that's my agent. I said, okay, well, I know Mr. Manzanero's signature because I've been around him since he was a student at Compre. And he said, but that's not the contract that I ended up with. So I told him, okay, could you kindly let me have that as quickly as possible? So I was very shocked when actually even before the game happened on that Friday, I called both Aldo and I called Mr. Trigab Jr. And I said, guys, please don't play these players. Remember that guy is not released as yet. When Mr. Gab called me and told me that he will send in a document, he asked me if a contract was lodged with the league. I told him I have a contract in my possession that I spoke to the player about last night. I showed him the contract. He said, but was it lodged? I said, I'm not a lawyer, so I can't say whether you can say it was lodged or not, but I have it in my possession. He knew all of this. In fact, even before the game, I was asking him, they can work out between the two of them, because if the team didn't want to keep the young man and he wanted to play with them, of course, that would be a good deal as far as I'm concerned.